So I went down to Mexico one day with Jewel, and we were going to write some songs together. And she didn't have a record deal yet, and I was in this band called the Rugburns, and that's these guys. So I took a surfing trip with Jewel, and we'd been traveling all over together. We'd been camping, and we always liked going outdoors. So she said, "Poltzy, let's go down to Mexico and we'll write some songs." So I said, okay. So we went down to Mexico from San Diego, and we just kept driving. Now, I had gone to college in Mexico, so I spoke Spanish really well. And I went down, and I asked this truck driver if he knew of a good beach. And he said, just keep driving. I ended up in this place called Bahia de San Luis Gonzaga. It's amazing. And so we wake up in the morning, and we realize it really is paradise, but we're the only ones on the beach, and we had broken in the hotel because nobody was there. There was a full moon out that night, and it looked like the Bates Motel only in Mexico. So we're sitting on the beach, and Jewel says, "I'd really like to go whale watching." And I said, "Well, we don't have a boat." And then sure enough, out of the blue, these four figures come walking on the beach, and it looked like they had something shoved in their belts, and I could tell it was guns. And then I realized it was Mexican federales. And they came up and they said, "Would you guys like to go whale watching?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm not sure I really want to." And she said, "Yeah, I really want to go." So we go out on the boat. Now, we go out with these four Mexican federales, and I didn't tell my parents I was down there, and these guys have automatic weapons. So I said to the guys, "What are you guys doing?" He says, "We're looking for drug smugglers. Could be dangerous." I said, "All right." And he gets a call on his radio. He goes, "We don't have time to take you guys back to shore. We have to go catch these guys. Would you like an AK-47? So I said, "Hell yeah." And Jewel goes, "No, I believe in angels." So I say to the guy, "Is it going to be dangerous?" He says, "Sí, es muy peligro." And he lifts up his shirt. He's got 4 bullet hole wounds with exit wounds coming out the back. So we go to this island, and you can see these guys running, and they jump out of the boat. The cops did, and they caught the slowest one, like on the Animal Channel planet, the slowest guy. And they start hitting him with their billy clubs, and he tells them where all the weed's buried. And there's like 56 tons of weed buried on the shipwreck boat. So the cops make me go get it, and they're all hanging out with Jules, so I'm carrying it, and it's in these kilos. Now, I'd never seen pot before because I'm Catholic, but it's green, right? So I carry it, I throw it onto the boat, and the boat starts taking on water, and they have all these guys handcuffed. They throw them on the boat, and the boat's taking on water. Somehow we make it back to shore. So I grab Jewel by the hand, I go, "Let's get out of here." And she says, "Yeah." We start running away, and the cop says to me, "Esteban, ven aquí," which means, "Steve, come here." And I said, "What?" He goes, "This is the largest drug bust we've had in years." And I go, "What are you guys going to do?" He goes, "We're going to have a party." So I said, "All right, well, you guys have a party. I'm going to just walk away now. I'll see you." And he goes, "Esteban." And I said, "What?" He goes, "Take some." And all of a sudden, my heart started pounding so fast, I go, "Take some of the pot?" And he says, "See." And he opens up a switchblade that's glistening in the sunlight. He goes, "I said, take some." I say. So I go, "All right." And I felt all of a sudden like I was in a Coen Brothers film, like Blood Simple and everything going on. And my hands are shaking. I stick them in. And I'm trying to figure out what less than an ounce is. And I'm like that. And he goes, "Take a whole kilo." So I said, "All right." So I take a kilo, and I start walking away. He goes, "Now let's take a picture." So I put my arms around the cops, and we all take a picture, and there's all the weed shoved into this black Suburban behind us. And these are online. If you type in Jewel drug bust photos, you'll see us. She's holding a rifle, and I'm kissing a kilo, and she's got a Corona beer in her hand. So anyways, I walk away with this whole kilo of weed walking down the beach, and there's a woman cooking a whole big pot of spaghetti in the silver pot. And I said, "Would you like this?" And she's about 80 years old, and she goes, "See, for my arthritis." She opens up the kilo and throws it into the spaghetti sauce. And I didn't know what she was doing, but then about an hour later, a bus pulls up with a bunch of Mormon campers from a youth group that are there from Salt Lake City for a spaghetti feed. So everybody's eating this spaghetti. It's crazy. So anyways, I went to sleep that night, and when I woke up in the morning, I grabbed the guitar and I wrote this song, and then Jewel woke up and she goes, "I like that," and she helped me finish it. And so here's the song we wrote thanks to the drug bust in Mexico. feel so far from where I've been. I got my eggs, got my pancakes too. Well, I got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolks, make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots up at the mirror, don't need the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore. 'Cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. I called my mom, but she was out for a walk. I sold a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk. Picked up the paper, it was more bad news. More hearts being broken, more people being used. Put on my coat in the pouring rain. I saw a movie, but it wasn't the same. It was happy, I was sad. It made me miss you, oh so bad. Dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. I go about my business and I'm doing fine. What would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story now, much to say. Hearts are broken every day. So whenever you write a song that goes to #1 like that, all of a sudden these big checks start coming in. And you don't know what to do with them. So my dad was freaking out because I was always on the road. So next thing I know, this song gets featured in all these shows, and I spent all the money sending my niece and nephew to hip-hop dance class. Sent my parents on an Alaskan cruise, and I bought the Kessler Theater. It's beautiful. I hope you like what I've done with the place. I put a hot tub in the back room, and you guys are all welcome to spend the night tonight. There's an endless bar, free Tito's vodka. I brush my teeth and put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up, I turn the sheets down. I take a drink and a good look around. Put on my PJs and I hop into bed. I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I tell myself it'll all be alright. Shouldn't think anymore tonight. 'Cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you.